We are beautiful people. The sun is rising, the land is peaceful. It's so amazing that I can see. I want you to know, yeah. Oh, say, I am the future, yeah. Yeah. I'm not ashamed. Yeah. I am the winner, the champion. Everybody knows. Yeah. I am a warrior, fearless. Yeah. I am the greatest, the strongest, the finest. Yeah.
Across Akwa Ibom State, the APC National Assembly, House of Representatives, and the governorship primaries came without tension, without chaos, and without crisis, making it one of the most peaceful exercises in recent times. The climax of it all was the Carnival Victory Celebration, which took place at the governor's hometown, Aks Apc in Nsirubim local government area. These are some of the highlights we will be bringing to you on today's edition of the program. You are watching Akwa Ibom Rising, brought to you from the office of the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Ekerete Udo. I am greatest. Hussein, stay with us.
Akwa Ibom Rising.
As a leader who leads by example, Governor Moina, during the governorship primaries, joined other party faithful to participate in the exercise at his hometown in Aks Apc in Nsirubim local government area, Akwa Ibom State, casting his support alongside constituents in what was a calm and orderly process.
We have only one candidate aspiring to the platform of the governor in the All Progressive Congress. This can only be God, and so we return all glory to Him. I want to thank all members of the All Progressive Congress, Akwa Ibom State, for the trust you have in my person. What you have done today is to ask me to work some more, and I understand that perfectly. I can assure you that by the grace of God, I'll continue to put in my best in the service of this land, Akwa Ibom State.
From the National Assembly primary elections in the state, through the State House of Assembly, and now the governorship day, it has been very peaceful. We have never had it this good. Have we ever had it this good? We have never had it this good. My grandchild, who is the governor, Pastor Moina, they say when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice. And peace of the Lord is upon him.
Leading by example, Deputy Governor Senator Akon Enyanyi returned to her hometown in Oran Federal Constituency to participate in the primaries alongside her constituents, further reinforcing the administration's commitment to grassroots political participation.
And thanking God for the gift of a man of God, a compassionate man, a man of unity, in the person of the governor of Akwa Ibom State to us. From inception, he identified and acknowledged the importance of working together. And so he aligned with his predecessors, the Senate President, and also aligned with the President of the nation. That alignment has brought peace to Akwa Ibom State.
Well, to His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, my message to His Excellency and the entire Akwa Ibomite is for the entire Akwa Ibomite to continue to support His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, so that we can sustain the peace we enjoy in Akwa Ibom State.
It shows that the leadership style of Pastor Moina has gotten sufficient penetration in the state. Today in Akwa Ibom, people just naturally do things in one accord. So that is it. So I'm happy. The atmosphere was very peaceful, violence-free, and the most important part is that the people were very happy to do the election.
He has done so well. That's why we are seeing influx of people from different places coming out today to appreciate the gesture of His Excellency Pastor Omobasina for what he has done.
Still in the spirit of solidarity in the Ikot Federal Constituency, Senate President Godswill Akpabio led members of APC in a symbolic show of solidarity, nominating their candidate in what was charged and a spirited gathering.
Look at this modern side. One justification. Look at that road that is being tied. That road is 7 kilometers. There's another one somewhere there that is 4 kilometers. That's part of it. There are people that are employed by government from this world. SAPAs from this world. Personal assistant to the government from this world. So there are so many reasons. The peace we are enjoying in World War, in Akwa Ibom State, is also part of the reason. So there are so many reasons why Governor Mono must go back to office.
This demonstrates the love that people have for the governor of Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Pastor Omani. They have left all they had to do and came out here today to perform this civic responsibility of voting in this primary election. Even when the governor is unopposed as a single candidate of the party, they would have said they are not coming, but they still came to show that the performing governor of Akwa Ibom State is standing election and they voted for him.
If you go around the 13 wards of Orokanam, you will see massive turnout. People came out en masse to ensure we re-nominate our governor, Pastor Omobasina, PhD.
We've just finished counting over 3,000 members coming out to nominate the governor. Even though the governor is unopposed, people just want to be a part of it. That I was part of those that nominated Governor Moino for the second tenure. Our own to return Governor M. Mas for the love we don't show us. My world leader don't talk now. See the hospital where they be from Talk Road. My brother, they say this to reach Port Harcourt. Now how the thing will be with that? So we get every reason to come out M. Mas. You know, see Mama, Papa, picking everybody just come out. As I cap you now, you go see say even people from other parties they come for solidarity. Then they around because they don't see waiting Pastor Moino on.
I'm here in my ward. As you can see, it has gone very well. The participation has been quite enthusiastic, and we are grateful to God for making it such a peaceful occasion. As you can see, people have turned out in their numbers to express their intention and their support for Governor Moino to return to the Hilltop Mansion.
Before now, I think the people of Akwa Ibom State have taken that decision based on his performance we've seen on ground. And I thank God the decision so taken. We've come to see the result today. This is Ward 6 in the King political government. You can see all the elders, the women and the youth, the elders here, turn out in large numbers to vote for the return of our governor for a second term in office.
The governor has done well. My happiness is that, and to God's grace, that this ward, Member Ward 6, is part of the history, part of the story for His Excellency Pastor Omobasina to return the second term. This is just primary.
What chairman?
We are going to return him fully and all our candidates in the main election.
This is the ward that is known for baskets of votes. The moment the leaders, the stakeholders of the ward take a decision on whoever they are going to support, the vote is usually massive and the votes are not divided. So the votes that we are going to turn out, just like we've done in other elections, is going to be solely for Pastor Mo.
The story was not different in Ikot Apc Federal Constituency, where former Deputy Governor Nsima Ekere, President of the Arise with Renewed Hope Initiative, Engineer Uwem Okoko, and Senator Ekong Samson was among those who trooped to their respective ward centers to be part of history.
What is happening today here is a way of our people in this ward retaliating in a way. We're telling the governor we thank you for all that you've done for us as the people in this ward.
Akwa South will today demonstrate our love for our in-law, His Excellency Pastor Omoino, who returned to office another 4 years to continue to serve Akwa Ibom South and Akwa Ibom people in general.
At Jakarta's federal constituency, a large crowd of supporters, including Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Frank Achibong, and House of Representative candidate, Eunice Thomas, participated actively in the governorship primaries.
Well, we owe it first to God and then to Pastor Aks Apc, who has been intentional about peace, who has been intentional about uniting Akwa Ibom State. Today is evident. The turnout across everywhere I have been told today in Eket, the crowd is awesome. And we owe that to Pastor Aks Apc, who has made it his place to ensure that Akwa Ibom remains peaceful and united. So I urge everyone to come under this roof of Pastor Omoino to ensure that Akwa Ibom remains a peaceful state so that we can push development intentionally.
The governor has done a whole lot. And one thing about this governor is the fact that he does more than he talks. You know, the governor has, for the first time, ensured that he has a representative in every single ward. It has never happened before. And you know what that means? It means the governor is privileged to know what is happening in every political.
If you go to some primary school or ward centers, you will see them fully prepared for the elections. Of course, you know, His Excellency's election is our election, so we are fully prepared for that.
It was a very hitful election. As you can see, the atmosphere is peaceful, everyone is happy, and we've returned our preferred candidate. We are happy with His Excellency the Governor for the way he's managing the system.
Today is a primaries to showcase the candidates that Eket people have decided to support come 2027. So we are all gathered here today.
Happened to be my ward 1, Ward 1 in Eket. We have just concluded the primaries exercise and everything went on smoothly.
Now we take you to Ikono in the federal constituency, where the atmosphere wasn't any different. House of Representative member Emmanuel Ukpong and the chairman of Ikono and in the local government area, respectively, led their people to the ward centers to take part in the exercise.
This exercise has been a very wonderful one. It has helped us connect effectively with the people. People now know that when they vote somebody in power, they expect the dividends of democracy. And that is what His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, has demonstrated by appointing everybody in all strata, starting from the ward PA to the ward chairman. Everybody is being carried along in the system. That is why you didn't see this followership. So as far as I'm concerned, he's the captain of Team Akwa Ibom.
Summarily, I think it's because the people of Akwa Ibom State appreciate the administration of PhD. And so because of that, the people now said, oh, it is good governance must continue in Akwa Ibom State. The project he's doing must continue in Akwa Ibom State. The dividends of democracy he has brought must continue. So everybody stepped aside and they said, we should go.
His Excellency will be returned 100% in the local government area. I mean 100, if there was an extra, we'll say 101% in the local government area. Because he's a man of the people. He's a man that the people love. They feel governance at the grassroots, and especially in the local government area. So we appreciate him, and that appreciation will be exemplified in our support for him on the elections.
And he's very peaceful,
The women, the men, the elders, they have all come out because they have seen the good work that the governor is doing. So it's very successful, and I thank God for that. I commend His Excellency, and of course we know His Excellency has won. So Your Excellency, congratulations for a very successful primaries, governorship primaries, and you've come out to return to the hilltop of Nigeria.
The atmosphere was equally charged in Okanafu Federal Constituency, where party faithful, including Honorable Unyame Idem, participated in the primaries.
Today for me, it's a special day, a great day, starting from the clement weather to the peaceful organization of the primary. Everything has been going on well, and above all, the peace that we are enjoying across the entire state.
I want to tell you, Akpabio, that I have not seen this kind of atmosphere in the conduct of primary election in this state. It's so quiet, it's so peaceful.
I want to commend and thank His Excellency for the peaceful primary we've had today. It's very peaceful, very, very peaceful. The most peaceful primaries I've seen since I joined politics. And the turnout was very impressive. People conducted themselves very, very well.
And finally, the collation of results brought the excitement to a peak, with Governor Moine emerging as the sole candidate. The victory was celebrated at his hometown in Ikolepenudo, in Surubium local government area, in a joyful gathering that marked a historic day.
We have been collating the results from the 31 local government areas. We have gone to the point of making a declaration from the results collated so far. That result showed overwhelming victory by the sole candidate in the person of His Excellency Umo Basi Eno. He secured 392,658 votes to be declared by me, Alexander Nwofe, chairman of the Governorship Primary Election Committee for Akwa Ibom State, held on the 21st day of May 2026. And like I said, His Excellency Umo Basi Eno, having satisfied the requirements of APC Constitution and guidelines and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner of the primary election and the returned, elected, and nominated
from the National Assembly primary elections in the state through the State House of Assembly and now the governorship day. It has been very peaceful. We have never had it this good. Have we ever had it this good? We have never had it this good. My grandchild, who is the governor, Pastor Moino, they say when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice. And peace of the Lord is upon him.
I'd like to thank God today that has made this day possible. It could only have been God. And so we return all glory to Him in Jesus' name. We thank God for the overwhelming support and faith in what we have collectively achieved in the last almost 3 years. You have again nominated me to be your leader in the compassionate and people-centric government for the 2027 elections under the banner of our great party, the All Progressive Congress. Permit me at this time to thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the fatherly role he has played, especially since we made the progressive movement last June, and for the platform of continued growth and development of our dear state, which he has so generously enabled. On Saturday, we'll be gathered here to formally return our president, and in all the wards of this country, as the APC presidential candidate for the 2027 election. Let me thank the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, GCON, for the partnership we have created, the atmosphere of mutual respect, love, and admiration, and above all, for collectively working to expand the layers of the Akwa Ibom enlightened state interest. Today, our state is peaceful.
A new dawn of unprecedented development has emerged in Akwa Ibom, driven by the Arise agenda and led by the people-centered administration of Governor Umoeno. An agricultural revolution has unfolded through Ibom model farms, farmer support initiatives, and food security programs. Roads and bridges are reconnecting communities, driving inclusive growth as power sector reforms advance and CNG mass transit gets set to deliver cleaner, affordable transportation. Maritime infrastructure is rising in Oron, reviving coastal commerce and transportation. Security is strengthened through modern technology, vigilant security agencies, and the Ibom Community Watch. Housing and investment are accelerating with free housing for workers and homes for the vulnerable, and landmark estates repositioning the state. Education is redefined with model schools, while healthcare expands with model centers, and the 350-bed Ibom International Hospital health insurance coverage is progressing steadily with hundreds of thousands of enrollees. Tourism is advancing boldly with the audacious Arise Palm Resort, Ibom Convention Center, Arise Shopping City, and a growing aviation ecosystem. Governance, procurement, and recruitment are smarter through digital innovation. Because the people matter, workers, women, youths, retirees, the elderly, and the vulnerable are empowered across all 31 local government areas. Akwa Ibom, steadily progressing under the Arise agenda of Governor Umoeno.
Akwa Ibom, rising.
As 2027 approaches, what Akwa Ibom State has demonstrated is that political participation does not have to come at the cost of peace. Across ward centers in the state, calm and order prevailed, a true reflection of Governor Umoeno's model for peaceful governance. And on that note, we bring you to the end of today's edition of Akwa Ibom Rising. Many thanks for joining us. For more updates on development and progress across Akwa Ibom State, do well to join us again next week, same time. I am Greatest Who Said.